Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are keeping fine and safe. So let's begin our video today. In this video again I will give you about some other job notification, and in this video again you will come to know about the eligibility and all the details. For this I have started this video and I'm going to talk about the Mazagon Dock Apprentice notification for 2021 online applications which are invited for 425 trade apprentice posts at mazagondock.in. Now, Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021. Mazagon Dock Limited is hiring candidates for various posts of apprentice in different departments. The candidates holding the desired or the required qualification and between the age of group of 14 to 21 years are eligible to apply for this job. A total of 425 vacancies of trade apprentice will be recruited in different departments. The selection of apprenticeship will be completed in three stages or in three parts. That is, firstly, the online application, then the medical examination, and lastly, the documentation. The online application procedure of the post that I mentioned just now is ongoing at mazagondock.in. The last date of online application submission is 10th August 2021. The candidates willing to apply for apprentice post can check this recruitment notification if you're really interested for educational qualification, age limit, experience, selection process, and whatsoever other details required here in this video. I'll give you a brief job summary for this. The notification is released by Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021 for 425 trade apprentice post. You can apply online at mazagondock.in. The notification date is 22nd July 2021. The last date of submission is 10th August 2021. The city where you will be getting the job, the position, the state of location will be Mumbai and the state will be Maharashtra. Country is India. Organization hiring you is Mazagon Dock Shipbuilders Limited. Educational qualification required is diploma holder, secondary or other qualifications, graduate, etc. Functional area will be administration or engineering or other functional areas. Now, important dates that has to be kept in mind for this job. Firstly, the date of commencement of online application had started on 22nd July 2021. The last date of online application or for the submission of application will be 10th August 2021. The date of declaration of the list of eligible and not eligible candidates is 16th August 2021. The last date for representation regarding ineligibility is 22nd August 2021. Tentative date for releasing of admit card or hall tickets for online application is 23rd August 2021. Tentative date for the conduct of the online examination is approximately the 4th week of August. So be prepared on all the dates, so you can keep this in mind and you can prepare accordingly. Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021 vacancy details. For Group A, 10th class passed is required. For draftsmanship mechanical, there are 20 posts available. For electrician, there are 34 posts available. For fitter, 62 posts. For pipe fitter, 72 posts. For structural fitter, 63 posts are available. Next, I'll give you the job vacancy of Group B. Fitter structure, ex-ITI fitter for 20 posts. Electrician has got 15 posts. Pipe fitter, 15 posts. Welder, 15 posts. Computer operator and programming assistant has got 15 posts. Carpenter has got 21 posts. Now talking about the Group C, which is the 8th class passed. Welder has got gas and electric. 24 or 26 posts. Rigger has got 47 posts. Now I'll talk about the Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021 eligibility criteria. The educational qualification required for Group A, that is the draftsmanship, mechanical, electrician, fitter, structural, are the candidate should have passed SSC in general science and mathematics, securing a minimum percentage of 50 percentage marks in aggregate for general or OBC or EWS or Divyang or AFC. Pass class for SC and ST only. In case of passing criteria is best of 5 subjects taken, general science and mathematics should be a part of the qualifying board curriculum and the candidate should have passed, otherwise application will be rejected. Next I'll come to the pipe fitter. The candidate should have passed SSC, securing a minimum 50 percentage marks in aggregate for general or OBC or EWS or Divyang or AFC. Pass class for SC or ST only. Coming to Group B, passed ITI in fitter or electrician or plumber or welder or computer operator and programming assistant or carpenter trades from government or government recognized any institute, securing minimum 50 percentage marks in aggregate for general or OBC or EWS or Divyang or AFC. Talking about the Group C, 8th standard under 10+2 system, passed with science and mathematics, securing minimum 50 percentage marks in aggregate for general or OBC or EWS or Divyang or AFC. Pass class for SC and ST only. Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021 age limit. Group A, the minimum age is 15 up till 21 years. For Group B, it is 16 to 21 years. For Group C, it is 14 to 18 years. There will be age relaxation for candidates who are belonging to reserved categories as per the government rules and regulations. Next, I will come to the Mazagon Dock Recruitment 2021 selection criteria. The selection for the apprenticeship will be completed in 3 stages as I mentioned earlier. The first stage will be online application, which is the computer-based test which we term as CBT. Only eligible candidates in Group A, B and C will be called for online application, which is the online examination, which is the CBT or the computer-based examination. The online examination will consist of 100 number of MCQs, multiple choice questions, based of the minimum qualification of respected groups, that is class 10th pass for Group A, ITI pass for Group B and class 8th pass for Group C. You will be having to answer questions based on this level. And the examination will be for a total duration of 2 hours. Next will be the second stage, that is the medical examination and document verification. Candidates securing maximum marks each group and category wise in online examination would be called for the medical examination and document verification. Schedule for eligible candidates in Group A, B and C. Medical examination will be done by medical officers of the company only and no other medical examiners will be allowed. If any candidate is advised for specialist opinion, that is X-ray or blood test etc., it will be at their own cost. Next, coming to the third stage, that is the trade allotment. The candidate would only be called in order of merit marks obtained in the online examination. In case of absenteeism or non-acceptance of available merit seats, the candidature of the candidate will be rejected immediately and the next available candidate in order of the merit list will be called for the next round. Now I will give you some guidelines. Guidelines for Divyang, person with special or different ability. Using a scribe. Firstly, those candidates who are visually impaired or have any visual impairment or affected by cerebral palsy with locomotor impairment and whose writing speed is affected can use own scribe at own cost during the online examination. In all such cases where a scribe is used, the few rules which I am going to say is applicable. Firstly, the candidate will have to arrange his or her own scribe at his or her own cost. Secondly, the scribe may be from any academic stream, not very specific for generalist discipline. The scribe should be from an academic stream different from that stipulated for the post, that is for the specialist discipline post. Fourthly, the scribe should not be an active employee of the MDL apprentice of the MDL or any other organization or establishment or subsidiaries held by this. Both the candidate as well as the scribe will have to give a suitable undertaking confirming that the scribe fulfills all the stipulated eligibility criteria for a scribe mentioned just now as I told you. Further, in case it is later transpired that he or she did not fulfill any laid down eligibility criteria or suppressed material facts, the candidature of the applicant will stand cancelled, irrespective of the result of the examination, even if the candidate has passed so. Those candidates who uses a scribe shall be eligible for compensatory time of 20 minutes for every hour of the examination. The same scribe cannot be used by more than one candidate for one kind of examination. In addition, the scribe arranged by the candidate should not be a candidate for the examination. If violation of the rules or any of the points that I said is detected at any stage of the process, then candidature of both the candidate and the scribe will be cancelled. Candidates eligible for and who wish to use the service of a scribe in the examination should invariably carefully indicate the same in the online application form therein. Any subsequent request may not be favorably entertained after that. Next, I will discuss now about the selection process. Okay, I will talk about the selection process in details. Firstly, for the selection process, selection for apprenticeship will be completed in 3 stages as I just now told you. So, after this what you will have to do is the first stage, that is I told you, the online application. This will be a complete CBT test, which is the computer based test, and only eligible candidates in group A, B and C will be called for the online examination, that is the computer based examination CBT. Next, the online application, the online examination will consist of total 100 number of questions of MCQ only, which is the multiple choice questions based on the mentioned syllabus of the minimum qualification of respective groups. That is, I told you, class 10th pass for group A, ITI pass for group B and class 8 pass for group C. An examination will be of 2 hours duration, which is the 120 minutes. After this, the examination center for online application, this I will be discussing. The tentative list of online examination centers for where you can apply and get your job is firstly 1 Mumbai, 2nd Nagpur, Third will be Pune. 4. Aurangabad. These are the centers where you can go and give the online examination for this job. Candidates should choose the name of the center while applying online itself, where he or she desires to take the examination. However, MDL reserves the right to cancel any of the examination centers and or add some other centers also at its discretion, depending upon the response or administrative feasibility, etc., completely depending on MDL. MDL also reserves the right to allot the candidates to any center other than one he or she has opted for. No request for change of the center for examination shall be entertained by MDL. Candidates will appear for the examination at the allotted center at his or her own risk and expense, and MDL will not be responsible for any injury or losses, etc., of any nature caused. Any unruly behavior or misbehavior or attitude in the examination hall may result in the cancellation of the candidature or disqualification from the future examinations that is conducted by MDL. You will not be allowed to give the further examinations. The second stage will be of medical examination and document verification, as I told you. For this, the candidates will have to be securing maximum marks each group wise and category wise in the online examination if you wish to appear for medical examination and verification. Only those candidates would be called for medical examination and document verification scheduled for eligible candidates in Group A, B and C will be declared with the result of online examination. It is relevant to inform here that the selected candidates will be required to submit their all original documents that you have mentioned while filling up the application form in regards of age, caste, educational qualification, caste certificate if applicable for document verification. In absence of original documents, candidates will not be allowed to attend the medical examination and further verification, and their candidature will be rejected immediately, and the next available candidate in order of the merit list will be called for the next processes. Now I will talk about the medical examination. Medical examination will be done by the medical officer of the company. If any candidate is advised for specialist opinion, that is X-ray or blood test or something else, it will be at their own cost. Selection for the next stage will be subjected to declaration of fitness by the medical officer. Next, coming to the third stage. The third stage will be of trade allotment, for which the candidates who are selected after the medical examination and document verification can only come here for the next process. They would be called only if you have passed this based on the merit marks obtained in the online examination. At the time of allotment, will be informed regarding availability or vacancy of their choice as per group and category wise in the merit order. In case of absenteeism or non-acceptance of the available merit seat, candidature will be rejected immediately, and the next available candidate according to the merit list will be called and their particular candidature will be cancelled. After selection of the choice by the candidate, he or she will be required to fill the contract registration in the presence of mother or father and guardian for joining the apprenticeship training. After selection of the availability seat for the respective trade, any change in the choice will not be allowed or will not be entertained by MDL. Now I will talk about the application fees. Applicants from general, that is UR, or OBC or EWS and ACF category will be required to pay an application fee of ₹100 plus bank charges, which is non-refundable as application and application processing fees. For SC, ST and Divyang category candidates, they are exempted from payment of any fees. However, they have to upload valid caste and disability certificate, whichever is applicable. Otherwise, application will not be accepted by this organization. Next, I will give you some additional information which is very much required for this. Additional information, MDL being the Government of India undertaking under the Ministry of Defence. It is mandatory to submit the police verification report issued by the competent authority, which is the Commissioner of Police or Superintendent of Police of the area of residence of the candidate. But when you have to submit this? Before joining the training, not while application or not during the medical examination. Such selected candidates will be given 3 weeks of time to submit the PVR compulsorily for the date of joining. Failure to submit the report, as I mentioned, may lead to the cancellation of the admission and thereafter your candidature will be cancelled. It may please be noted that the monthly amount of stipend which is payable to the selected apprentice is directly credited in his or her savings bank account where ECS facility is available. So you can be sure of that. Selected candidates should therefore have a savings bank account in his or her name where the amount of stipend or the monthly stipend can be credited directly by ECS every month. So this is all about the application and the facilities. No check will be issued by the company. So only savings bank account should be opened in a public sector or even a private sector bank. If it is there, no problem. It may be noted also that as per the directives from the Income Tax Department, every individual receiving payment from the company, that is the MDL, must have a PAN number, that is the permanent account number. It is thus mandatory for all the selected candidates to have their PAN card number, which is why they have already mentioned this in their clause. In the absence of which, that is the PAN card, income tax will be deducted from the stipend amount as per the prevailing income tax rate. So if you don't want to lose that, PAN card is very, very important. The candidates are therefore advised to obtain PAN card from the concerned authority at the earliest as it is possible. So I'll talk about the hostel accommodation. No hostel accommodation will be provided by the company. So you have to arrange for your own residence and you have to pay accordingly for it. Company will not be in charge of it. Apprentices are entitled for a maximum 12 days casual leave in a calendar year. Casual leave will not be available or shall stand elapsed at the end of the calendar year. So in that very year, you have to take the leave and you have to finish it off. Medical leave up to 15 days for each year of training shall be granted to an apprentice who is unable to attend the internship or the training owing to illness or some other diseases. The unavailed medical leave may be allowed to accumulate up to a maximum of 40 days in the year. So I have given you all the details that is required. So what you can do is, without wasting time, just go grab this opportunity, fill this, and I'm sure you will be getting the job. So I will conclude my video here. Stay happy, stay safe, and thank you.